Hey, what's going on, guys? Brandon here for RC Nightmare. Today we're unboxing for you the Savage Flux HP from HPI. This is an all-wheel drive A-scale monster truck. This comes with a Castle-powered A-scale brushless motor and now 2.4 gigahertz radio. Let's take a look, open it up. This thing is not entirely new. It's been out for a little while, but this is our first chance to take a close look at it. And we're going to do so with you guys. Now we already have the Savage XS, which is the miniature version of this, molded after it, looks just like it. So in the box, of course, the good old manual and sticker sheets. Lots of extra cardboard. Here we have the radio that's included. So this is 2.4, and I always like to check how many batteries. This takes that odd 6 AA battery count. Not 4, not 8, but 6. So just keep that in mind when you're running it. What does we got on here? Steering trim, throttle trim, and steering dual rates. Charge jack, collapsible antenna. Your good standard ready-to-run radio. Parts package gives you a full Wheelie Bar kit in here. That's kind of nice. You don't see that in most models. A bunch of battery blocks of foam, spare pinions, spare wheel hexes, aluminum wheel hexes at that. A lot of extra hardware, pins, servo arms, a whole tool kit. Basically, they're giving you the parts they consider very breakable on a truck with this much torque. So here we have it. 8 scale is a bit bigger than most, of course. This runs the 17 mil size hexes on it. At least what they said. Maybe that's what was in the bag and you have to install it. It might not be already installed because I'm seeing 5mm nuts on here. But the box told me different. Alright, so here it is in the shiny lights for you all to see. Of course, we'll do a close-up of this. Come on, there we go. Big truck, nice presence, great ground clearance. Big tires, very soft tires, very soft. So easy to rip, but you get excellent traction on off-road terrain. Something you just got to keep in mind. We got the Blur ESC. This is pretty much a Mamba Monster ESC rebranded under Castle. They give you a nice series connection built right into it. You know you're running 2 LiPos on this thing if you want to have any kind of fun. No batteries included in the box. The motor, I'll kind of show you. The motor mount, it's kind of like a 2-band mount, and the heatsink is built into the motor. It's CNC'd right on there. We have an all-steel drivetrain, which I'd hope you'd have on a truck like this. I'm looking to see if we have CVDs in the front. It's kind of hidden. Nope, just dog bones all the way around. Dog bones for the front and rear drive shafts. I got a metal spur gear, it looks like, from the factory. That's kind of a nice little upgrade. And they have a smaller pinion on there than what's included in the box. So they give you a larger pinion. Probably not something you're going to need with a truck like this. If you're hunting down that 62 mile an hour advertised speed, then maybe you want to put it on. But here at RC Nightmare, we like to keep our motors running cool and happy. Battery trays. You got one on each side, and let me figure it out here, how these work. Okay, I see. Well, the little rubber thing fell off. So we'll ignore that for now. Got a battery tray here, and a battery tray here. One on each side. They're decent size, but it's maybe a little skinny. Probably no skinnier than the Traxxas Revo battery slots on the e-Revo. So you just want to make sure when you're going for that 3-cell LiPo that you don't get one that's too large. Anything larger than, a 5000, you'd want to measure ahead of time, make sure it'll fit in there. It'll be nice and snug. What I do like, nice little tiny 2.4 receiver. Got to run the antenna yourself. I saw the cover for the radio box in there, so I'm guessing maybe there's something else we have to install. Just run the antenna out, something left over. Wheelie bar. It's going to bolt onto this bad boy somehow. It might replace the rear bumper. Gonna see what else we got in here. We got a 2-stage springs on the shocks. That kind of gives you a little bit more dampening without sacrificing handling. Twin plate chassis. There's 2 aluminum plates that run the length of it that hold everything in place. I want to see if I missed anything. We got aluminum lower plates on the bulkheads, which is nice. So, you know, when you run into something real hard on the front tire, it's pulling on the aluminum and not the plastic. So you know it's going to add to the durability. Dual bell crank with built-in servo saver. That's a pretty heavy-duty spring in there, which is real nice. Keeps the servo happy. I'm assuming we have a pretty decent servo in here. Let me see if I can read it for you. This is a high torque metal gear servo. The SF50. Probably around 100, maybe 200 ounce inches. If I had to take a guess, shot in the dark. This is not waterproof. I'm going to answer that right away because I know you guys are going to ask me that. Not a waterproof truck. This is something you want to keep dry. Yes, you could probably go ahead and try to waterproof everything, but at a $600+ price tag, is it worth it to go in the water? Maybe to some of you. But no, not waterproof. Beyond that, I have nothing else to say about it. I like that it comes with Deans. I like that it's Castle powered. We're curious to kind of rip it around and see what it's got. I've seen videos of it. I'm sure you have too. The torque is insane. Obviously, you got an A-scale motor on here. I don't know the kV of the motor off the top of my head, and I'm trying to read it for you now. Nope, doesn't tell me on the back side. Sorry, guys. I'm sure some of you know and can probably answer that question for me in the comments, the kV of the motor. If it's after the Mamba Monster, it should be around 2200 kV, but that really isn't a Mamba Monster motor. So we'll have to see about that. But needless to say, you know we'll be running 2-3 cells in this thing. We're going to be going all out with it. We'll install the wheelie bar. I guess you're installing the 17mm wheel adapters yourself. It looks like they'll fit these. I see they have washers to adapt it. So something you have to install yourself, not a big deal. It's nice that they throw it in the kit for you. But that is the Savage Flux HP brushless system. That's what they call it. We're excited to run it. We're pretty lucky here in Wisconsin right now. There really isn't any snow down, so we'll probably try to take this out before the snow flies. Give you guys maybe a quick running video, at least a review of it. Again, you have any questions, comment down below. While you're at it, check out our brand new website, rcnightmare.com. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon.